Greetings fellow tank commanders. In this video I'm going to be showing you a game that I played in the Panzer B2. This is a tier 4 German premium heavy tank with preferential matchmaking to only see enemies up to tier 4. The game I'm playing is an encounter battle on Ensk with tier 4 as the top tier and 2 artillery on each team. This is a smaller game than usual and there's only 8 players on each team. For this game my tank is equipped with coated optics, an enhanced gun laying drive, and improved ventilation. I am using a German crew which has 9 crew skills and perks. With Ensk encounter battles, I'm not usually inclined to rush over to the base. With such a small map, you're never really in danger of getting outcapped, and it's hard to resist the temptation when the enemy team spawns straight ahead of you. With the April Assault chain op going on right now, I've been using the Panzer B2 to earn points. It's one of my favorite tanks for completing operations like this, because it's always top tier and that makes its performance quite consistent. It's really good at picking apart those lightly armored targets, which are plentiful at tier 4. And games in lower tier tanks tend to be a little bit shorter, which makes grinding points towards ops like this much more efficient. I didn't get those early game shots in the open area that I was hoping for, and now I've headed towards the middle of the map where there's a little more cover from the artillery, but they still managed to get a shot on me. And it also gave me a chance to run into a light tank in close quarters. Unfortunately, I wasn't very successful though, and the light tank got away for now. I've switched my APCR shells here to deal with the DW2 heavy tank. When you come across a heavily armored tank when you're using the Panzer B2, you're going to almost always have to switch to your premium ammunition, because otherwise you're just going to be bouncing off them all day long. I get a nice lead shot here on that streaking medium tank, and that gives me my first kill of the game, and 1 point towards the April Assault op. I'm trying to angle my armor here so that the DW2 doesn't have an easy shot on me. Because I chose to charge that light tank so I can make it a one-on-one battle, I'm not in a great position here and I would have much rather been using one of the buildings behind me for cover. That's an important tank destroyed and I still have a decent amount of hit points. Unfortunately my team has taken some heavy losses here and the enemy is up by 2. I'm going to start off heading towards the enemy spawn and see if I can get some easy kills on the artillery. I found one of the artilleries, but he's not as easy of a kill as I thought he'd be because he's using the houses for cover quite well. With one of the arties out of the way, I'm now going to head towards my remaining teammate and see if I can keep him alive. I was too late to help my teammate, and now I'm in a bit of an awkward spot to have a 1 vs 3 battle. I would have rather continue my sweep around the outside of the map to try and get the other artillery, but now all I can do is stay behind these buildings and try to keep Artie safe, and do a little target practice against this light tank who is just driving in circles around the base. There's not a ton of teamwork going on here. It was very nice of the enemy to come at me one at a time for an even fight, and I want to take full advantage of their lack of coordination and get this medium tank out of the way before the arty can get an angle on me. The artillery has snuck up behind me but missed his shot. I have no idea why he's charging me. If that arty had kept a little bit of distance and aimed his shots, he probably could have killed me, but I'm not going to complain about an easy kill for a win. For this game I earned 30,000 silver without any multipliers, and 6,068 experience with the 2x daily bonus, and 250 from an op. In this game I dealt 1,387 damage, assisted with 1 damage, and destroyed 7 enemies while blocking 516 damage. This earned me High Caliber, Mastery Badge Ace Tanker, Top Gun, and Cool Headed. And I got a total of 8 points towards the April Assault op. I'm happy with those awards for a game with only 8 enemies. But I am most proud of my awesome 1 assisted damage, which I think was the real game changer here. I placed at the top of my team, earning a base XP of 1,551. I managed to hit 38 of my 61 shots and penetrate 28 of those. Apparently I took a lot of snapshots that game. In terms of crew and module damage, I damaged the turret in the Panzer 1C, injured the driver in the M2 Medium, and destroyed the engine in the DW2. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing that game with the Panzer B2, and that you'll make it one of your favorite tanks to use when trying to earn points towards ops like this April Assault. It's a really reliable tank as long as you avoid those few enemies that have high pen guns. Stay tuned for more awesome World of Tanks videos.